Well, there's one thing that TLID excels at in this competition, that is vision, but I don't know if that vision will do them much good, knowing that a Kalea and also a Farsa which can pretty much gap close super fast with a flicker as well. So, Miracle, it seems like you are leaning way more towards Navi draft right now, am I right?
Yes, I think based on the draft, I'm gonna have to say Navi takes it.
Well, at least it's a new thing. New thing for TLID. It's debut for Zetian in season 16, and it seems like TLID's lineup rating actually favored by the statistics. But so far, in this day, statistics can kind of lie to you. Let's see though. TLID still winless in season 16. They need to finally grab one here to start off or kickstart the winning ways that they used to have in season 14. It's Navi versus TLID game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, will they be able to secure game 1 with the Titian and Yi Sun-shin combo? Is the coaching staff, SDL, Facehugger, stuck 2-3 patches ago? Let's find out and see.
Early on, a skirmish here. Widdy actually winning it out, but prolonged team fight. Let's take a look at the emblems real quick. Concussive Blast for Apro. Same goes for Widdy, who's actually able to win out in the mid lane earlier, but Ukir goes straight into the bottom lane, and this is the power of the Farsa early. Wings by Wings is such a good tool to utilize to rotate around the map, as with the mid-prio, they actually will be able to get that. Dory just walks up a bit. Killing spree, choice, and whoa, Aran with concussive blast too to try to retaliate against a possible concussive blast that they expected from Cars, which came out to be true as well. So really, just the pressure battle for both these teams. They want to be active on the map.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like in terms of like wave clear, Uranus is not as good as his thing. And Aran, the longer he is stuck on a wave, the more vulnerable he is, because it's a Farsa, it's Afro with a Kalea, so you can't really rule out an early like kill towards this Uranus, because a kill towards the XP laner I think is a much more, it's much more worthwhile and also valuable in this meta before the first objective, as we're building towards that. 20 seconds on towards the first turtle, and this is the clash of young bloods. Mr. Ukir and also Yehezkiel, but is Ukir kinda counts as a young blood in PH?
Yeah, he's relatively new, even in the Philippines with Andoryu.
So yeah, let's see
number
here.
1.
The setup for Turtle number 1 indeed. It's YB versus YB in that mid lane. And seems like with the Mountain Chakra popped here, that Vision's already up. Joe still finding that retreat. Watch Shadow towards the back there for Andoryu. No compensation. No concrete compensation from Navi, except for the top, perhaps. Ranger gets a couple of good turret lightning gold there. Not even. So, yeah, no real compensation.
Yeah, I think that's all Widdy in that team fight, man. Because, like, the way he zoned out all the members, pretty much, especially Andoryu, which tried to do a Ray in the first, in the Dewa United match. Didn't really manage to do so, but yeah, TLID is up by a bit of a gold here, but Aran gotta watch out here. 3 people on the bottom lane.
So far, this concussive blast Uranus has actually been doing them a lot of good. The rotations have been good. Talent prediction by Gopay. Wow. Hold up. Yehezkiel poked down in the mid lane by Ukir. And it's, wow, everyone going Navi except for Ranger Amas.
Yeah, he's the Ranger Amas for a reason. Widdy getting engaged, and I don't know about that.
Konami Slam, Tectonic Charge. Andoryu jumps in with the Shadow Kill as well. Oh my goodness, Afro, 1 HP. Aran not able to connect there to secure that kill, but yeah, the usage of the Tsunami Slab on towards Widdy, not really efficient there.
Okay,
not at all.
Is this the new meta, Miracle? Like the Katakacha replaced by a Grok? Is that a better option here?
I think it really depends on the composition. I guess in this composition, it is better, just because there's no form of engage aside from whatever Widdy's gonna pick, right? So, yeah, the Grok ends up being the better choice. But usually, especially when you have like a CC or anyone else with proper engage, you might want to go for the Gata Gacha instead. You know, you get a lot more sustain, and you're able to actually match the Kalea when it comes to staying in the fights. So right now, TLID on track to actually do really, really good in this game. With Turtle 1 already, with a reaction over to a possible pick-off as well. It's just, how can NAVI outplay them now? It doesn't look like they have the prio.
But be careful. Afro, very low. Tsunami Slam committed. Again, Feather Airstrike will not claim the turtle. That's a stun though. On towards Ukir.
Oh.
Joe is a kill. No, even Ferran got the kill, but Joe will be the trade. That's going to be a kill for Andoryu again. Shive very low. Still able to have distance. That's just a 2-for-1.
Ooh, great ultimate too there to cancel some of the recalls. A possible cheeky kill on Shive, but he's able to get away. So it ends up being a win for TLID, but then we have to take a look at the deaths here. Joe dying for Ukir means that Andoryu will have a lot more tempo to play with in the map to get the lead back or to get snowballed, because he was able to pick up a kill in that fight, and so did Ukir. Uranus is a problem right now. Once they have enough burst, Uranus will continue to fall, so let's see.
Tsunami Slam on towards the Grok. Rudy this time will fall. Afro
Cars.
flickers out. That's gonna be Cars just holding on, forcing Joe to pop the Purify. The damage will not be enough, but Cars picks up the double. But Andoryu lose to a solo bottom side. Wow, so Joe finds a solo, but TLID, they lose out on the fight. Top, great compensation though, as the structure bot will be taken down.
But how the hell did that happen? We need a replay for that, because how could you lose a 1v1s against Yi Sun-jin? I guess the shadow kill didn't really proc towards the perfect target. Maybe it went towards a minion? I'm just grasping at straws here. What?
Or he got ambushed. Again, for the Yi Sun-shin, really good at going for ambushes now with the Mountain Shocker. So pop it in, hold up.
Whoa.
Oh, gotta be careful. This time, Witty Tectonic charge defensively before the turtle. So that's a lose on the trade. Mountain Shocker popped as well. So let's see here. NAVI, will they be able to take the neutral objective, deny a perfect turtle from the side of TLID? It seems like, though, TLID will be the first one on the turtle.
Let's see. Some of the resources already down for TLID. No tectonic charge.
Gotta be careful. That's a barrier. That's a tectonic charge. Afro Cars now in trouble. Gotta be careful now. The turtle will be secured by Joe, but that will be the end of Cars. NAVI lose 2. TL lose 1, but they got the turtle.
Wow.
And so far, the value of this Grok is immense, man. It's been just rocking, literally. Everyone from NAVI in the front line dealing a surprising amount of damage too towards guys like Afro and Cars.
Dude, the ultimate came back in time, like, perfectly for Witty. Because right when they started the turtle, it was still down. Right as I say it, it turned green, pops it in instantly, and got some of the big boys up in the air, which is great again. NAVI find themselves backed up into a corner with this composition. Pretty darn bad to actually be behind. You need to be the ones engaging. You need to be the ones really making the plays here. And they're going to have to farm up a bit more. Good news for them is Shive has a Sky Piercer stack already, so he's on track to actually getting a bit more here as we get into the mid game, and he's deathless. But the bad news is the fact that TLID just have so much front pressure that their backline are free to do whatever they want. This could be the secret genius in the pick of Zetian.
Let's say though, Andoryu very low. That's the shadow kill popped. This might feel has the shadow to go back there. Will they be able to retaliate in the mid lane? Conceal play. Iran is providing info, wasting resources, taking a lot of damage. That's the Fury of the Phoenix. Stunning force. Shive, vulnerable there. Will get more HP. Cars, though, to win work. Oh, that's a beautiful dive. Afro securing a kill there. That's going to be Iran, though, taking a lot of kills. But that's going to be the Yi Sun-shin taking a kill. Cars very low. Will be taken down now to 1v1. Shadow kill!
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Joe will be taken down, and that's a shutdown by Andoryu.
Oh, that was a quite unfortunate shuriken there. I don't know if Andoryu meant to do that, but it really worked out to his favor. Shout out to him.
Got the quad shot on the back. The shuriken was right on Joe in the end. It looked good. The dispersion of damage was solid. Kyo, though, is going to be looking for a play, and Dory doesn't have quad shadow. Uh-oh, Kyo waiting in the bush.
Gotta be careful, has to purify as well. Shadow kill pops. What Shadow is there? Feather airstrike. Oh my goodness, the calculation, the composure Andoryu has under pressure is still evident here.
Not only the composure, the balls as well to just go back and take the jungle creep for himself. Now NAVI, they're in a better position right now, considering that they're only down 600k from what it was, like almost like already 1 point something K. Weedy, is it a target again?
Yeah, on towards the Grok here. Pure of the Phoenix though will, oh my goodness, Shive will burst Weedy down. That's gonna be Afro, the trade. Another hero, that is Cars, will go down. No frontliners now from the side of NAVI, but Shive and Andoryu has enough damage collectively to take Kyo down. NAVI recovering.
As I said before, NAVI, they were just struggling in the early game because they just didn't have the damage, the instant damage, to follow up any of the Tsunami Slams. But now, as they scale up, it's going to be troublesome, even for Aran.
That's just a kill. Enough damage there, even with no frontliners. They know that they have enough damage profile to take the Uranus down. Now with the Lord up, seems like NAVI will take it slow here. They will reset knowing that Aran is still down, so not too hasty here. Cars now trying to provide info. Oh, that's a great tectonic charge.
Ooh.
Flicker. Oh my goodness, Tsunami Slam on towards Joe, and Andoryu collects the Lord. That's going to be Joe going down for 30. Weedy very low as well. Kyo under the turret. Will he survive? With the flicker by Ukair and the stun. Shive finds it. Add that to the Skypiercer sack.
Ever since the solo kill towards Andoryu, he's been popping off, man. He's trying to just retaliate and also prove that, you know what, that was just a fluke, my guy. This is the Hayabusa of one of the junglers of PH. Andoryu playing his game so well, even though he's down in gold, Mirko.
It's been a bit different to how we expected the game to play out, right? We expected TLID to lose up from the get-go, but they were actually the ones to be the aggressors, the ones to actually put NAVI in a tough spot. And NAVI actually coming back really well. You would expect their composition to not do too well while being behind in the early game, but again, some solid moves from Andoryu, great stability from Shivik, got them. Oh, shadow kill!
On towards the back here. Has a quad shadow to go back.
Yes, kill's dead!
Tectonic charge already committed now. Lord will charge towards the top. Seems like they will have to clear for now. No shadow kill on Andoryu. They will relieve off pressure. That's the barrier though to cancel the wings by wings. Ukir now in a tough, peculiar spot. Great peel, great cover, and that will be Witty off the board.
Yeah, this is just the sad thing about the TLID. Once the Tsunami Slam can pretty much one-hit you all the front lines, it really doesn't matter who to go for. And they are cruising through some of the inhibitor turrets here, already down one in, you know, in a span of like 12 minutes or so. This is not looking good at all.
What?
That's Tsunami Slam. Afro a little bit too aggressive there. Like, yo!
Oh, what?
My goodness, the angle that Andoryu was able to make there finds the kill. Wait, oh my goodness. 25 seconds on the clock for Kyo. Mid-turret falls. Well, this is the Hail Mary play.
Ooh.
That's gonna be Shive trying to create some distance. Weedy, Joe taken off the board. NAVI has an end angle here. The mid will come quite soon. Feather airstrike locking Haskiel down. Almost there. Rukir will be taken down. That's going to be a run off the board. And ladies and gentlemen, with just Haskiel and Kyo standing, can they defend? Now, NAVI shadow kill towards Kyo. We got a game. NAVI gets game one. TLID.